Hey friends, Jay Hewitt got a health update for you. And within this health update, there is some good news and some tough news. So what do you want first? Good news, of course. So just a month and a half ago, I had a surgery, and that surgery was completely successful. Doctors were able to get what they wanted to get, and I have no deficiencies, no cognitive deficiencies or physical deficiencies. Praise God. Now, this was a minimally invasive surgery, so I was back to work within 2 weeks after the surgery. Within a month after the surgery, I was back in the gym and running. So I'm feeling good. But then some tough news came. Pathology report came back, and it appears that my disease has progressed. So I was at a grade 3 astrocytoma, and that has now been upgraded to a grade 4 astrocytoma. So, in cancer, very similar to stage 3, stage 4. Bottom line, this is the most aggressive tumor that you can deal with in your brain. And it is behaving accordingly. So MRI came back and it looks like there's 5 different tumors now, little small tumors, but in the past I've only been dealing with 1 tumor at a time, but now there's 5 of them. And so what that means is, one, the chemotherapy that I'm on is gnarly. It is a gnarly chemotherapy. It's tough on the organs and some other things like that. So I'm a week into that, and I'm tolerating it pretty well. There's been some days where I've felt great, some days where I haven't felt so good. But beyond that, and more important, more significant, is the tumor boards both at UCSF and UCLA have determined that we need to go in and do something about these tumors. And so, no, not another craniotomy, full brain surgery, or even lid ablation like I just had. What we're gonna do is we're gonna strap me back in to my least favorite thing, a radiation mask. And I'm gonna go in for what is called stereotactic radiosurgery. So it is also called Gamma Knife. And it is a little bit like surgery, a lot like radiation. Very focused beams of radiation that can act almost like a surgical knife. Non-invasive, but still tough. So we'll be going up to UCSF March 7th through the 15th. So if you'll be praying for me during that time, but leading up to it, will you pray for me for this? Pray against anxiety. Yeah, I get it, that we are to be anxious for nothing. But when you're going into something, one, that you've never done before, and two, the only thing that you know about it is being pinned down to a slab in a mask like this, feels really tight and claustrophobic, and I hated this, knowing that I'm going back into doing something that I hate, and then who knows what else is coming, it causes anxiety. So I continue to take it to the Lord, and I continue to trust Him for everything that I need, but I could use some help in that area. Also, I want you to know this, a lot of uncertainty ahead, but the one thing I know is that God delights in displaying His power through our weakness. And so I have no doubt that as I'm moving into a time where I'm going to be weaker than I've ever been before, I'm actually going to be stronger than I've ever been before. It's mysterious. I don't know how it's going to look, but I know that there's going to be an opportunity within this obstacle for me to show love to others and to see God loving me. And often, He shows His love through you. So thank you all for being with me in this. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. Keep them coming, and I'll keep you updated.